Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is another Thursday Land That I Love. We've got Cathy from My Hobby Home joining us here. I'm Tammy. I'm the Siberian Wind. Glad you are here. I see Linda and Jean have stopped into the chat. And we are still in the month of January, and basically through the end of this quilt, for the most part, everything is putting together sampler blocks. So I've got a sampler block. I don't know which one I'm doing yet. I've got two to choose from. And then Cathy, you were telling me that you already chose your block.
Yes, I'm doing what is called the Avenue block. I don't know if I can kind of get it up here without showing too much. It is that one right
Ooh,
there.
I like that one. Is that?
It's simple, easy, because I figured I'd be half a brain tonight. So there you go. And this is literally all the fabrics it calls for, like
Yeah,
that. That's it.
it's
And
not
I
a
hope
whole
I
lot.
cut them right because I could have done them backwards. Who knows? I could have done them backwards.
Oh, what page is
So,
that? What page is that one on?
page 11.
Page 11? I'm wondering if that's the one that I did last week. Maybe it's the one I. Yep. Well, no. That one's easier than the one I did last week. Okay. Mine has 9 patches.
Yeah, because I actually, yeah, I went through last week and went through every single block that's in the book. And the one on page 10, I am going to do that one,
Okay.
but that one is going to take a lot of prep work. And I just don't have it in me this week. Hey, Lori. No, you're not
No,
late.
she's not
Hey,
late.
Tessa, Chloe,
Yep.
Dawn. Hello, hello.
And Kelly
Jean
just joined. Yep.
and Kelly
Welcome in,
and Linda.
everybody.
Am
Thank,
I?
thank you so much. you,
So
you.
if I sound off my head tonight, it's because I just woke up about 30 minutes ago.
Well,
And I'll
I.
be going to work about an hour or two after we get off of here tonight
Well,
for 12 hours.
I know which two I cut. I cut the Arizona block on page 8, and I cut the Album Star block on page 6. So tonight I'm
Ooh.
doing Album Star because I do not have any more brain
Oh,
cells either.
that is pretty. Yeah, that one uses three different color or three different
And
fabrics.
and so what I did is I actually reversed the colors. So the pink and the red are actually my background, and the white
Oh,
is my reds. So that's what I ended up doing when I cut by accident. So that's what we're going to go with.
yeah. Hey,
It
so
works,
I
right?
am.
Yep. Welcome in, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. We saw all your
Hey,
beautiful blocks on Tuesday. She is ahead of us,
yeah,
Cathy.
you overachiever, Andrea. I'm telling you. Oh,
Oh,
I love it though.
yep. Oh, I gotta get
But
diagonal
see,
seam tape put down.
yeah, seeing them already done though kind of makes you go, oh, so this is what it's going to kind of look like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I love seeing them fabulous.
I do too. I do too. So I know the pressing question on everybody's mind is how is the weather in Louisiana?
Um, Let me listen for a second here. It sounds like it's sleeting outside.
Ah,
It sounds like that. I don't know if it is or not. But it's not going to matter because it's actually going to go below freezing. Well, the regular temp is not going to be below freezing, but the real feel with the wind chill is what we worry about
yeah.
because our bridges will freeze over.
Oh, that's right. They definitely will. They definitely
Yes,
will.
so we maintain the bridges and stuff, and we just don't want them to ice over. So my
Okay.
guys will be salting them tonight. They've been salting them all day today.
Oh
So,
my
but
goodness.
it's actually, I think, Let me see if my tablet gives me my temp on it. It doesn't, but my phone would if I could see it. I can't see that far away.
Oh,
um, it's about 35 right now.
well, that's not too bad.
Now, it's not real bad, but for us,
That's not normal.
but with yeah, but with the wind chill, it is, I think it was 27. So, I
Ouch.
mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big difference. So
Uh,
we are going to be making, so I have to just sew them off because I think that's all I have is, yeah, all of these, all of these sizes are made into a 4 patch. So I can just sew every one I got. I hope I didn't overcut anything and have extras.
I am making
Because if I
our.
did, I'll have four.
God,
You're making what?
I'm having to make hourglasses. That's how my block
Oh,
starts.
okay. Yeah, and I actually tonight brought my electrolytes with me. I meant to start drinking them before I got on here because, oh my goodness. Hey, Terry.
Hi,
Did I
Terry.
miss Terry?
No, she's new. She has not. That's her first comment for the evening. Welcome
Okay.
in, everybody. I know this is a weird Thursday for a lot of people, especially anybody living in the South and Southeast, or across the midsection of the country.
Yeah, I tell you, it doesn't matter where you're at right now. I mean, because California, they have those wildfires,
Yeah.
which has just, I was watching some live coverage on that the other day. I say the other day, yesterday. Um, and there was some people in their house actually filming the fire coming to their house.
Oh
I
yeah.
was stunned. I'm like, I would be gone by now. I mean, but
You
and
would.
the wind was insane.
Mm-hmm. It will get insane, and that will knock the fires either further in towards all the neighborhoods or further away from them. One or
Yeah,
the
this
other.
was like, yeah, this was like in a neighborhood in LA.
Yeah.
What is it? Hmm.
Uh, um, any of you that follow William over at My So Called Life, I had him. I was over there last night, and he was saying that it's a few neighborhoods away from him. Um, so he's in when they do the
Devastation.
fire warnings. It's they have a ready, set, and go. So on ready, you're supposed to be ready to start packing up or closing down whatever you need to close down, and then on set, everything should be in place, and then go is actually an evacuation. And he said that they do the same thing there because that's what they do here in Wyoming. Um, is it's a ready, set, go kind of thing when there's wildfires.
Well, so far, well, I can't say we don't have wildfires because we did last year, I think.
Oh, really?
We were having, I think, well, and we're crazy about it. I had gone to Kentucky to see my son, and on my way back, my brother-in-law, well, it was before I headed back. My
Okay.
brother-in-law sent me pictures of the woods right next to my house because where my house sits, I have woods that go on both sides, and behind
Yeah.
me and in front of me is a field.
Okay.
And he sent me a picture of the woods, like where I'm sitting right now to the left of me.
Okay.
They were on fire.
Oh my goodness.
And the woods literally are not 20 yards from my house,
That makes it scary.
all, all the way around. And these are 100-year oaks that if they burn and they fall any direction other than straight down, crumble on themselves, they're going to hit my house.
Oh, that's not good.
So when I was like, oh my goodness, did they catch it? He said, well, somebody was passing by and saw it and got it put out
Oh,
because
good.
it went like right up into the woods about 5 feet.
Oh, goodness.
It didn't get in very far, but at that time they were having fires break out everywhere
Oh, my
here
gosh.
because it
What?
was so dry. I mean, it was in the summertime.
Yeah. Uh, Welcome in. It's Kennedy. Welcome in, Susan. She said, it's Kennedy says, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Susan says, good evening, Tammy and Kathy. I subbed at the middle school today. Yay! You had a busy
Yay!
day then.
Was that interesting?
Probably is. Middle school usually is.
Middle school comes with lots of attitude and perfumes.
Yep. Yeah, they do. Oh my
Oh,
goodness, they do.
I love my middle school years. That's the years of definition.
Those were my awkward years. Middle school was awkward for me.
Yeah. Well, that's just kind of where when little girls come into them, they kind of get their attitudes and personalities. Well, I don't know. Some of them had attitudes since the day they were born, but
True.
you know, that's kind of like when it all comes in.
Yeah.
I think I loved my kids most. Well, I'm not going to say most because I loved my kids always, and
But
not better anytime.
you enjoyed that time
I
frame.
enjoyed them more at that age
Welcome in,
because
Cathy from Cathy Quilts and Crafts. Welcome, welcome.
Kathy.
Uh,
But that was the age that I really enjoyed with my children
yeah.
the
Well,
most.
that's the age when they can start talking to you with and holding intelligent conversations. Um,
Well, I didn't remember.
well, more
Hormones
intelligent.
took over my girls.
Yeah. But they tend to have a
Yeah.
little bit
Well,
more
and
common sense
they're
to them.
more they're more social creatures at that age too.
Yeah. And you also start to see their independence coming out. Like if they're going to be
Yes.
independent, if they're going to be, the social, hiding in the background people, the wallflowers. Welcome in, Cindy. She says, hello,
I've
beautiful sunny
seen.
day here finally. And we finally hit 30 for the first time in over a week. It seems almost warm.
Ah,
Well, congratulations, Susan. She says she has her local quilt guild meeting this evening. She's now the vice president on the board and will be leading the meeting as the president is out of town. That's a big responsibility. I would have to pass.
yeah.
I'm not ready
And I
for
have a
that today.
visitor tonight too. I
Yeah,
have a visitor tonight. Oh, he just decided to let me know he's here and then pop down.
mine just came in and
I'm
got
telling you,
underneath the table.
prepped for Eternity Homestead. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome.
Yes. Welcome
Okay,
in, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome.
Jennifer is okay.
Yes.
I
Yep.
say I don't know that one.
I'm learning now. I do occasionally get them wrong, and if I ever get your name wrong, your real name versus your screen name, absolutely correct me. I do not mind. I do not mind. I will not be offended at all. I went to go to a meeting that I had this morning to go talk to somebody about some insurance stuff that I've got to deal with, and I walk in and she's going, I feel like I've seen you before. I said, you have. But she couldn't remember my name, and they'd put me down as the wrong person. Like they put down the wrong person's name, and I don't know who did that. I guess whoever made the appointment for me, and but then she's like, "What is your dog's name?" And I said, Paladin, and she's like, "I have seen you before." And she's like, I might not remember your name, but I definitely do not forget that name. I do not forget your dog's name. I was like, yep, you've seen me before. And when she walked out, I don't recognize people by faces, so I couldn't have told you who she was anyway.
I don't remember names either, so I'm just gonna put that right out there. I may call you your screen name for a very long time before it gets beat into my gray matter.
Uh,
So,
I I learn names a lot faster than I learn faces. Linda is asking Cathy's Quilts and Crafts. Hi, how are you feeling today? I caught Cathy's Quilts and Crafts live earlier today. They were she and let's see. Hang on, I know names. I do know names. Um, it's Cathy, Linda, and not Linda. Gladys and Lana ended up joining the chat, and we had a little discussion. And I'm going to end up pulling out a couple of old projects later this year, you guys. You guys are going to be kind of excited, but please do not panic, okay? Just that's the precursor. You're not allowed to panic at my old projects. Susan says, what was so nice, the lady working the desk at the hotel let me know I could use a computer and printer to print out the agenda. And the agenda the president had emailed me. Awesome. Welcome in, So Terry. Welcome, welcome.
hey, so Terry.
Yep, she was
Well,
over
I
there
was
this
looking
morning
at
too.
I was looking at my box thinking I didn't. That's that tired brain talking for me. I was fixing to tell you I'm not going to finish my block, but yeah, I am. I don't know what I was looking at and thinking.
Oh, you're fine. I think I've got.
Oh, that's good, Linda.
Solved my cold and got back at. Ooh, very good. A negative COVID test is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, we've got in our area right now, the babies have RSV, and we've we've got a lot of flu going around here.
Yeah. There's like some kind of stomach bug going around up here.
Yes.
Um,
I had to send two people home the other day. Well, I didn't. I just need one of them came in sick, and we was like, no.
we don't want your cooties. You got cooties?
Well, I had to tell my boss if anybody comes in and it's running anywhere, I want them gone because I don't want to get sick.
Welcome in, Nikki. Terry says, we have flu flying around here.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, my puppy dog is being obnoxious. Ah, sir. Sir, could you stop, please? Yes, I
But
can
I know
see
you
you.
probably saw my good news about my son. Girl, he got a job here in the
Yay!
same, yes, he got a job in the same parish that I'm living in. So right now they're staying with my youngest daughter, he, his wife, and baby.
Okay.
But whenever they get to be here full time, he works night shift, so he goes in tonight. He started yesterday, was his first day at work.
Oh wow, that's a quick start time too.
Yeah, they hired him Monday. He started Wednesday. Um, and when they hired him, he was something about his hiring was I don't know what it was, but anyway, he ended up salaried with a bump in his position
Ooh,
over what they hired him at,
that's
which
fantastic.
which was better money because I guess they got all of his military stuff
Yeah. Yeah,
in,
a lot
and
of
that
yeah.
helped him a lot. But their house that they should be getting their house around February 15th.
Okay.
It is not 5 minutes from my house. Literally, the road I live on, when you take it out to the back end of it,
Uh-huh.
and all you do is go north, it is not even 2 minutes.
Oh, that's
Really.
fantastic.
So I'm gonna have both of my grandbabies within 5 minutes of me,
Yes, you are.
both ways.
You're
One is
gonna
north, one is south. So
you're
I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna stay broke all the time.
yeah, I was about to say you're gonna be grandbabied out.
Oh,
Um,
no, I'm so excited. I went and saw them today because I haven't seen grandson since Thursday.
I think your internet
I
hiccuped or
couldn't hear
mine did.
them.
I don't know which one.
Uh, am I there?
Yeah, you're here.
Am I still there?
Yeah, your screen was fuzzy for a second.
Uh, it's
So,
no telling. It's probably trying to focus on me. And Lord, I'm something to focus on at the moment.
oh, you stop
I'm
that.
telling you.
You stop that.
Oh,
I love it. We didn't talk about what color to wear, you guys, and we're both wearing green. Let's see. Susan says
yes, that's Kennedy. It is amazing. I'm so
it is
excited.
awesome.
I actually got to see both of my grandbabies today because my grandson has RSV, and I haven't got to see him since New Year's Day. And I was like, I don't care if I catch it. I got to go over there. I got to see my babies. And
Uh,
I went over there, and my daughter-in-law, she was laid down on the couch, and she told me, she's like, my granddaughter, she's like, she didn't go to sleep until 4 o'clock this morning. I'm like, yeah, see how she does me. That's what. And
oh,
but my grandson, he was laying there, and when he saw me, because they have a sectional sofa that's in an L,
uh huh.
and when he was laying on one side and she had my granddaughter on the other side, to keep them apart so they wouldn't play. But I don't think he's playing right now as bad as he's feeling.
Yeah.
Um, he saw me and he just raised his arms up. Let me tell you, as a grandparent, that's the best feeling in the world that your grandbaby wants you.
Oh
But then
yeah.
it hurt my heart because I had to leave him and he didn't want me to leave and he was crying.
He'll be all right. He'll learn. He'll learn that
Oh,
she comes
Terry, I'm
back.
bleaching.
You were. Then she said that the connection is getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Susan said she's going to get her RSV. She plans on going to get her RSV vaccination tomorrow. Um, let's see. Linda, I have to laugh. She said she was saying thanks to Chloe. She says she's on the tail end of it now. Still talking like a frog, though. You know,
Oh, goodness.
I was talking like that earlier. I really was. I today was supposed to be my infusion, but because of the insurance stuff I got going on, I didn't get it, and I don't know when I can get my next infusion. So we're gonna see how much stuff I catch in the meantime.
Oh. And guys, we got 26 in here right now with only
Oh,
17 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Let's give
oh
her thumbs up.
yes, yes.
Let's
Please
get
give a
some
thumbs up.
interactions here. Get your
Yeah.
video girl.
Let YouTube know that you guys want to be here. They might all be tired from Tuesday because they were guessing numbers like nobody's business.
Yeah, Tuesday I don't remember what I was doing Tuesday. Oh my goodness. This week is a blur. It is just a blur altogether.
Well, this upcoming Tuesday, um, what am I doing this upcoming Tuesday? I don't remember, but there's going to be opportunities for you guys to get more entries for January 21st. I know that much. Oh no, Terry
Oh,
says that.
you did
Huh? Terry said that her son-in-law was caring for his
I was
father.
reading Terry's comment.
Yeah, caught something. Ooh. It's Kennedy says she just finished quilting the tulip quilt, just need to bind it. And then this one is behind me. Awesome. Okay, and Terry wants to know, Cathy, what machine are you using?
I have the Bernina B790 Pro.
Yeah, she's got the fancier machine than me. The same size, but just fancier. She
I
got
don't know. It just sews. It's got so many bells and whistles on it. I don't know what to do. I don't know half of the stuff to do on it. But I'm about to learn. I
Yay.
am about to learn. I did get I got an embroidery subscription box. So I'm going to learn how to do machine embroidery.
Awesome.
Uh, more detailed. I know how to do machine embroidery, but this is like how to finish big projects on it.
Yeah. I have a book. So when I buy books, you guys, when I buy books, Nikki says that she has the Bernina 440 QE and love it. That's the same one that Sean over at The Guy Who Sews has. So if you've not checked out his channel, you'll probably see his Bernina sitting in the background. He uses it for free motion quilting. But yeah, so when I buy books, I buy instructional books that are going to be references. Like, I don't buy just to buy. So like, I've got one that's called Fine Machine Sewing, and it's got all the heirloom techniques that you can do, and all of that. Like, so I buy things like that. I'm trying to look and see if I can catch the name of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
I'm going to respond to Terry real quick.
Yeah.
It is, I purchased it October 14th, 2023. I got it in November, I think, of 2023. So I put it through the ringer because for a full year since then, I've sewed on it almost every single day. There's only a handful of days that I haven't sewn on it.
These are workhorses. They really are.
Yeah. And I've actually carried mine to retreat in Quitman, Texas. So this is going to be going back to Quitman, Texas in April to another retreat.
Susan's got, she says one of her machines is a Bernina Activa 425. So the 425, the 440, my other machine, the 350, is a little bit smaller than those machines. These guys are bigger. I do not even have a case big enough for this. I thought I was buying the Tudo case that I needed that would be large enough for this machine, and they sold me one step down, so it doesn't fit. So I have not been able to carry mine anywhere for anything. I need a case for it. Let's see. Awesome. Robin is commenting. She says, hi, y'all. Welcome in, Robin. She says that she has been listening on her school-issued computer.
Robin.
And it will not allow her to chat or like anything. I can understand. They don't want you signing in.
Yeah.
Robin,
so are you grading papers again today, Robin?
She said this is her fourth
She always
snow
tells
day.
me she listens to me and grades papers.
Oh my goodness. Well, I do not mind if she's grading papers as long as she's grading and giving me an A. We're good. And she says, congratulations to your son, Cathy. Nikki, mine is the same size as Cathy's. Mine is the 770 Quilters Edition. So it is the same physical size, physical footprint. Cathy's just has more bells and whistles. That is the main difference between the two machines. So she's going to have some more fancy stitches. She's going to have some more pre-programmed embroideries. And she'll have the better software with a few more functions in the embroidery side. Let's see. Andrea says, Cathy's volume is a lot louder than Tammy's. Through my headset, I can barely hear Tammy if I adjust for Cathy's volume. Let me see. You guys can tell me if that helps any. I'm actually going to move my microphone closer to me to help some as well. I did get a noise issue, like a comment about volume the other night, you guys. So thank you. Yes, please let me know if I can adjust my volume or if I need to. I will be more than happy to do whatever I can.
Andrew is just trying to say I have a big mouth. That's all
whatever,
it is.
Whatever. Terry says, we have no service centers here, so I use all my vintage machines that I can fix myself. I understand that too. Let's see. Robin says no, but I have been working on school stuff. After 4 snow days, we go back with a 2-hour delay. Are you going back tomorrow with a 2-hour delay? Terry says that it sounds good to her. And that works. And it may sound good on some people's computers and not on others. So I definitely want to see if I can adjust and make sure that it's working for everybody. So yeah, if you guys if you guys are having trouble hearing me, let me know. Oh, that might be it. Cathy's lapel is on her, or mic is on her lapel, so that might be why she's louder. It could also be my software, so I got to figure that out. I got to figure that out. It's been a recent change that I've accidentally made somehow. I don't know what. I don't know what. Oh. All these snow days. We are getting no snow days, you guys. We have snow, but the kids don't get snow days here. Oh.
Well, I'm getting sleep day. Well, we don't get sleep days. They closed out all of our offices at 2 o'clock today, but that's when we went on emergency cruise shifts. So I got to come home at 2 today and get and sleep until I emailed you.
That's
So
awesome. Yeah, Andrea says that she's having to listen through a headset, so it might just be her. And it is possible. Sometimes my voice, the range of my voice, the pitch of it, is a harder range for people to hear. So I acknowledge that my voice is not the easiest one to get volume on. So, let's see. Nikki says that they're getting more snow tonight in mid-Missouri. I was not expecting to get snow today, and we got snow today. We got more. We got snow last night, and then we got more today. We're expecting more on Saturday as well.
I need to move. I need to move where there's snow.
Well, the nice thing about here is, okay, so there's a disadvantage to living here because, when it snows here, they don't close anything down except maybe the roads between the big cities. So, like, if you needed to travel, like, I could not travel to Cheyenne right now if I wanted to. Like, earlier today, it was pretty bad. So, there's no traveling to Cheyenne. So, I'm kind of stuck here in Casper. But, I can get, as long as I've got a four-wheel drive, I can get anywhere I need to get it within town. And there's snow on the ground. I get to
Yeah.
look around at it and enjoy it. Robin says,
Yeah,
go ahead.
we don't get snow, but it's like twice a year maybe.
Yeah.
And that we never got snow before until about the last 5-10 years. And but like I said, it's only 1 or 2 days. The snow may stay, a day or two if it does.
Yeah.
By the time it hits the ground, it melts.
Robin says that
Freezes over and turns into ice.
okay. Robin said that they're getting more snow Saturday too. If you don't mind me asking, Robin, what state do you live in? Where are you that you are getting more snow? They had some of the roads closed down, so you couldn't even get across to Cheyenne or whatever today. But there's like Facebook groups or whatever of how are the road conditions. So you can ask, and like somebody who's been there in the last hour or so might answer if they're checking it. And so you can know almost real time what the most recent real life I traveled this response is. Outside of Washington, D.C. Welcome in, Wendy. Hello from Canada. Cold here. Cathy, can you keep the freezing rain? Or you can keep the freezing rain. Janny is also here. She said, I almost missed this evening. All welcome. Jennifer said, just a threat of snow and our state shuts down. Yes. I was sitting there looking at everything for Alabama because my parents still live in Alabama. And I got a notice. I'm in Wyoming, guys. I'm in Wyoming. I'm north of Colorado. I'm out that way. Like I'm not in Alabama. I'm not anywhere near Alabama. My phone's giving me an announcement that there are school closings for Friday. And I was getting the announcement yesterday. And I'm just going, well, I know where all of these are. But I was like, it doesn't affect me. I don't have kids in the school either.
Well, see, like for us, they told us yesterday that our offices were closing, but keeping the roads open is what we do. We don't let the roads close if we can at all help it. Now, sometimes it's coming down too hard, too fast for us to do that, but
Yeah.
we try to keep all the roads open. So 18 wheelers and all that. And our main goal is interstate,
Yeah. Well,
keeping the state open.
yeah, I mean, well, that's the main thing is because people who are usually out on the interstate are trying to cross everything. Um, let's see. Chloe said that her cousin is a teacher outside of D.C. Um, and Robin is in Prince William County. Uh, Jennifer says, yep, and all the city offices closed. Yeah, absolutely. Susan says that we had freezing fog again last evening, then a touch of snow. Yeah, you and I, though, when we get snow, nothing really shuts down. She's over here in Washington State, over hanging out by me. We'd have to cross Idaho, but,
They
that's
figured y'all should know how to drive in that stuff. Nobody here knows how to drive in it.
no. Well, even if we came down, the roads are never treated well enough down there. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nikki says we had a quarter inch of ice with the last system, then 4 inches of snow on top. Tonight it's starting again, but just snow. Yeah. See, that's the other thing is you guys do not just get you do not get snow. You get ice first, and then you get snow. Um, One of the things that I like about Wyoming snow that is totally different from anywhere else that I visited, lived, or anything is our snow here is a dry snow. So people joke, hey, make me a snowman and send me a picture. We can't make snowmen with this snow. It is dry powder snow. It's like that. It's almost like sand. So we'd have to add water to it to be able to do anything with some of it. Like, what we got before Halloween, there was a little bit, it was wet snow. And my bones felt every last bit of it. But now it's like dry snow. So we got, a couple inches piled up on my car. And I just take the brush out there and just, like, it's like making a cloud as it comes off the car. Like,
You could
it's like
probably use a leaf blower on your
almost,
car.
yeah. I mean, it's not. I mean, now the bottom layer, if the car was hot or got warm during the day, like I ran anywhere or used it a lot or whatever, I might have some ice underneath it. Um, but it's not super bad. Um, let's see. Wendy says when we get freezing rain, I don't go anywhere. Yeah, freezing rain becomes ice, and that is dangerous. That's incredibly dangerous. Um, let's see. Susan says no one in Western Washington knows how to drive in it. That's what causes the pass to close. Idiots who ignore the lower, safer speed limits and then spin out. That happens in Wyoming too. So what happens is all of these, and I don't want to say it's exclusively the truck drivers, but the truck drivers definitely get the bad rap for it because they're typically the ones on a timeline and are less willing to stop like they should. But drivers will come through and they'll go ahead and try to rush the storm, and we don't close the road until it is dangerous conditions. But it can turn dangerous before we can close you off from the road. So you could already be out on the road, out on like I-80, cutting from Denver, or cutting from Cheyenne, Nebraska area, cutting over to Salt Lake City. I-80 is what runs, horizontal through the state, and it is notorious for us shutting it down because you'll get whiteout blizzard conditions within 2 minutes. Like you can go from it's fine, it's just drizzling down snow to suddenly you're in whiteouts.
That's crazy. We don't. You could probably use a leaf blower to blow your snow around there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But when that wind gets kicking up and starts blowing it for us, there is no recovery from that. Uh,
No.
so Tom and I had to go to Salt Lake City in January, and that is the worst time of the year to need to go anywhere. So the conditions
Oh,
in Salt Lake City were not bad, but the conditions in Wyoming on the route that we took were bad at one point. And so he's driving, and we're fine 1 second, and then the next second, it is, I mean, wind kicked up immediately, and we were in whiteout. Like, it wasn't actually snowing actively, but it was the wind blowing all the snow. It's basically a dust storm, but it's all ice,
no.
all the snowflakes being blown through.
See, that's something like a person like me, I would never know how to drive in something like that because we don't have anything like that. But of course, we're a wet state.
You were very much a wet state. Absolutely a wet
And
state.
it
Yeah, Chloe.
now, unless it came in the middle of the summer, because we're very dry in the middle of the summer.
Chloe just said that she doesn't like driving in the wind. I do not blame you one bit. The wind is not necessarily your friend. The wind can be a little bit painful. Let's see. Susan says I-90 over the Cascades is the main east-west route across Washington. So when that pass closes, no fun. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, okay, so there's like 3 ways to get most places in Wyoming if you're going from big city to big city. There's usually another way to get somewhere. But if you are taking the quote unquote back roads, those may not be cleared or monitored as much. So you're either taking the main roads that are cleared and monitored and still could be dangerous, or you are taking the back roads that could be even more dangerous but might
Hey,
still be
Sojo.
open. I think it's Mary
Hey,
Jo.
Sojo,
Welcome
Flipsy,
in.
Stitchy things.
Yep. She says, hello, hello. Back at you. Hello, hello. I'm getting good at that phrase.
Well, Tammy,
Oh, that's so adorable. I love it.
that is, I love
That's
that.
so cute. That's so
Yeah, I've made
cute.
my mind up. When I go to the retreat in April, I'm going to hit the back room with the bins of they have like background well, it's all kinds of fabrics. But
Okay.
that's where I got my background fabric for this
Uh-huh.
at Stitch in Heaven. I got
Yeah.
like 3 of them. And when I got this white one with the red, I'm like, I'm never going to use that. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's the first one I've used. I bought 3 of them, and this is the first one I've used. So, yay! One more block done.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not far
And
from being done.
I'm
I'm starting to
going
put
to
my,
throw it up here.
oh, awesome. I really need to like get my blue done into my 4 patches. Let's see. Mary Jo says we got 11 inches of snow Sunday night / Monday morning. We're going to get 2 to 4 inches tomorrow. Okay,
Oh, my.
where are we that we are getting that much snow? Because I got about 2 inches last night. They probably marked it as like 1.5, but it piled up on my car, so I'm gonna say 2 inches. Um, and then we got more snow today, so my car is probably buried again already. And thankfully, I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. I don't have any obligations. Um,
Yeah, I'll be going into work at midnight tonight and coming home at noon tomorrow.
uh,
And going straight to bed, straight to bed.
that I can agree with. I will second that motion. Can I go straight to
Yeah,
bed
I come
too?
in. When they let us off at 2 today, I went to my daughter's house, played with my grandbabies a little bit, come home, went straight to bed. It's Kennedy. She said that block is really close to the ones that she's making. It's
Ah.
really cute. I don't know if y'all can see that because I may be covering it up with myself. But yeah, I've got a new thing I'm going to try to do with my wall,
Okay.
my fabric thing. I got a different the stand that I have right now.
Uh-huh.
Stuff slides on it. And
Oh,
my fabric is real loose.
no.
When
Okay.
I do my design wall on it, it's real loose. So all that is a piece of wood that I've just got the fabric draped over right now. But I got another wall thing, and I think it's on wheels, and I
Okay.
can roll it over there. And when I'm not using it, I can roll it out of the way.
That would be
Hopefully,
awesome. Yeah.
hopefully.
Mary Jo said she is in Ohio. That's where she's getting all that snow. I do remember that. I do
Yeah.
remember that. I will. I'm trying to pair the two. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Um, so all of these blocks are 6 inch that we're working on now, and then the blocks that we did before, the blue ones, are 3 inches finished. And if Cathy's Quilts and Crafts is still in the chat, she will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Bye,
So
Cindy.
Lana and I were talking about it earlier. Oh, bye, Cindy. Oh, and Susan's got to head out too. Bye, Susan. Have a good evening, you guys.
Bye, Susan.
Um, but I am going to pull out later this year. I'm going to pull out my 365 quilt, and it is Catherine Care. Um, yes, Chloe, you got it. Because it's Kennedy said that she's doing a quilt out of the same book that we are doing out of, the Celebrate with Quilts. It's Kennedy is doing the Blue Willow quilt.
I'll have to look that one up.
It's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous, and she's doing hers in reds and whites, and it is stunning. That it got it. She sent some pictures in for Show and Tell. So that's everybody got to see it Tuesday night.
That
uh,
is pretty. That's right. I do remember seeing that one.
mhm. Yep. Um,
She was doing something a little different though with hers.
yes. So um, the plain blocks, the plain like white blocks. Some of them she's got red in there.
Okay.
So I'll have her. Well, it's Kennedy, since you're in the chat. What exactly did you change about the Blue Willow quilt, other than the colors? Chloe says that she wants to see the 365 quilt. I only have about a month, maybe 2.5 months done. I don't know that I've got that much. I've got to see what all I still have of it. But it's red, white, and black. Let's see. Robin says her backyard looks so pretty, but it has a crust of ice on it now. Oh, I bet.
So even though pretty, very dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous. All right, let me press this, and I will have my block for tonight
Hey,
done.
Jeannie.
Oh, 365 quilt. Okay, good question. So a lady named Catherine Kerr, Kerr. If you Google it, it will take you to the 365 quilt website. And you are literally doing a block a day for a year. So you're doing 365 blocks to make your quilts. And some of them are 3 inch finish,
What
some
are
of them
the
are six
sizes of
inch.
the
Huh?
What are the sizes of the blocks? What are the sizes of the blocks? Are they
Um,
different sizes or?
yeah, the majority of them are 3 inch finished, and then there's also 6 inch finished.
Oh,
And that's what puts together the
okay.
entire
See, I
quilt.
don't know what a 365 is either.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
So,
what that is either. So I'm
yeah,
just saying.
yeah, all it really is that you have a different quilt block every day. Some of them are really easy, some of them are not. So some of them take a little bit more work. You can absolutely work from scraps. You can work from stash, depending on what kind of color range you want on your quilt. I specifically wanted to do a red, white, and black quilt at the time that I started mine. So all of my fabrics, I still have. I mean, I'm quite literally, I'm looking at my fabrics right now. They are right below my computer. um, so that's my extra fabrics. I've got to pull out all the blocks that I've done and verify what I have and have not gotten done before I get back into it. But I am looking to get back into it later this year. All right, here's mine.
Oh, love that.
So this
So
is
I
the
thought you said you did it different.
yes. So this is the album star block. So in the book, these white squares out here at the corners are pink. The square that goes around this square in the center is also pink. And then these little white triangles out here are red. And then what's red in my block is all white. So
Oh,
I
but
basically
see,
flipped it.
I think this looks, well, I'm looking at your other block back there behind you
Yep.
on your wall, and I see where it has the red is the background and the white is the,
The
hey, you
focus,
know what?
yeah.
It's your quilt. It
Huh?
don't matter.
Yeah. It won't matter. I mean,
It
I
don't
didn't,
matter. It's your quilt. It's
I,
your, yeah, that was great.
it was an oopsie, so I turned it around. I didn't want
That's called
to,
creative liberty.
it is. I won't disagree with you on that. Um, I saw the original and I was just like, I like that. And so I start cutting for it and realized that I cut the wrong pieces for the wrong part. So I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? We're just gonna stick with it.
Yeah,
So
all of mine are kind of, see, none of mine look like the red. You know, I know how what the idea is. They're trying to make it look like red strips, then white strips, and red.
mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm looking at yours right here, and I mean, it's not really going to be that big of a difference, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna come down to the setting triangles. I think that's what's gonna
Yeah.
make it the red or make it the white.
Yeah.
Um, because I mean, there's going to be setting triangles around it, so and they've got some. Like if you look at the layout on 125, there's some that it's definite that the background is white on the block she chose.
Yes.
So based off of her original layout, whatever, I don't think it'll be an issue.
Yeah, I think the setting blocks are going to be what makes the stripes.
Yeah. Yeah. So now that we've got those two done, we actually have enough to go all the way through that first stripe of red. Can you believe it? We could actually put all of that together.
We could probably put all of our blue, well, not all of our
Yeah,
blues.
well, all but that last little bit, yeah. So we would have 1, 2, 3,
We could
4,
do
5,
5.
6 rows. We could do 6 rows. We got enough for 6.
Yeah, could, well, the 6 would be, we would need 4 to do that 6th row. We'd have,
Well, no,
we'd need 4 of those 6-inch blocks.
well, I'm counting
Huh?
that. I'm counting that M triangle in the corner.
Oh, okay.
So I'm counting that as 1, and then the single 4 patch as row 2. So then 3, 4, 5, and
Okay,
6.
okay.
So the 6th row is that first E setting triangle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we have enough to get through that row. So I may be cutting my squares and doing my 4
Setting
patches.
pieces, huh?
Yep, or maybe cutting my setting pieces. I haven't done any of that yet, but I think I might, depending on what I got going, because I had to finish a client's project, and I still have to quilt the plaid quilt. So I got a lot to do this week.
Yeah. Well, with this weather, I don't know what I'm going to get to do. We're hoping tonight is the only night that we have to work like this.
Okay.
But it may bleed over to tomorrow night as well, but it's not supposed to rain after like 10 or 11 in the morning.
Okay.
So that would mean we have a dry day, and they probably wouldn't even need to come in, because if it's dry, who cares how low it gets?
Yeah.
It's not going to freeze the road. There's no water on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that water.
that's
freezing.
the only thing. Yeah.
Yes.
But yep. We got done in less than an hour.
I
How
know.
about
It's
that?
like, wait a minute, we haven't really been going that long.
No, we haven't. We started 54 minutes ago.
Yep, yep. So, do you guys have any questions since we have
Yep.
time to just sit and chat for just a minute? Because Cathy's going to have to get some more sleep since she's got to go back in. So, we're not going to keep her up late.
Yes. Yeah. But, I don't mind doing the work. I don't mind working this because I like, you can really see some of the guys' true colors when you work nighttime.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes some of them come in there and they light up a grill and they cook everything. They'll cook breakfast because they're not to be on the road unless they're soft in the roads.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Well,
Just watch Debbie. Hey,
yeah,
Joyce.
welcome in, Joyce. All right, guys, there's 27 likes in for the video and 32 people watching. Just saying. Just saying.
Hit that thumbs up, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Katie hadn't made it in, huh?
No, she
You're
hasn't.
welcome, Jenny.
She always does, yep. You're welcome, Jean. She says thank you both. You're very, very welcome. So next week I am doing, welcome in, Judy. Next week I am doing, building blocks is the one that I did. So you did,
Okay.
you did the album one, I did building blocks. So next
Yeah,
time,
I did Avenue Block.
yeah, next time I am doing, because I've already got the block cut, so I'm already ahead, I'm doing the Arizona block with all of those half squares and flying geese.
So you're just like a page over. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know, right?
You got all them half square triangles and flying geese. Ooh.
I know. And I did overcut them. I did overcut. Joyce says that me and Debbie come on at the same time. Guess I'm going to have to watch you one week and her the next. Yeah, see? That's fine. I'll trade off with her.
There's always the replay.
There is always
also.
replay. Yeah, absolutely. Replay is always better than no play. So,
yeah.
All right, so Sunday is my next one. I'm going to probably, trying to think. I thought I was going to do a pop-up tomorrow. Welcome in, Giovanna. She says hi and bye. Just a quick hello. You're fine, Giovanna. So Saturday I'm probably going to do a pop-up with the with temperature rings. Let's see. Wendy, I do not yet. Welcome in, Laura. Wendy was asking, I mentioned earlier that I was going to be moving. Do I have a new place yet? Not yet. We are looking, we put a request in, and everybody is allowed to cross their fingers, say a quick prayer, any of that kind of thing. So there was an apartment complex we looked at to move to last year, and the owner of the complex put a requirement in there that you have to have a certain credit score. So like we can easily afford. Welcome in, Teresa. Teresa Louise I Quilt 2 is here. Welcome.
Hey, Teresa. Hey, Laura. I missed you earlier.
So there's an apartment complex. They put in a requirement that you have to have a certain credit score before they would even consider you. It doesn't matter if you can afford to pay rent. Doesn't matter if you're a great tenant. Nothing else matters. If you do not have that credit score, there's no point in applying. And so our only problem is that credit score limitation. Like that is the only problem because it's incredibly high. So in order for us to meet that credit score, it would probably take us another 1.5 years of work to be able to meet that credit score. And that's assuming that we weren't living where we're at now. So we put in a request to ask if the owner will consider us because of our good rental history.
Thank you, Giovanna.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see what she said?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Giovanna. I appreciate it. She's a sweetheart like that. I love it. Love it, love it. So I've got, let's see, Saturday I'm going to do temperature rings, I think, a pop-up for temperature rings. Then Sunday night. And then guys, Tuesday, that will be the last chance to get your advance entries for the drawings on the 21st. I'm not going to tell you how many drawings there's going to be, not going to tell you how many giveaways, but there's going to be lots of drawings and giveaways for my anniversary celebration.
Woo-hoo.
Yep, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be there, Cathy, right?
Huh?
You're
The
going to be there,
21st?
right?
That's a Thursday night?
Nope, it's a Tuesday night.
Tuesday night? Yeah, I'll be there. As long as there's no snow and ice. I'll
So,
be there.
so what all have you got coming up this week?
Well, I was sharing with you before we came on, everything on my calendar that I had planned for this week. No, I
Best laid
I had
plans,
to
right?
improvise this week. Yeah, everything I planned was not here. So, but of course, Saturday I will have my sew along video on the preppy quilt. So I'll have that Saturday. I do think I've had several people in my comments or actually email me asking me about my projects because I have mentioned that I have so many quilt boxes, subscription boxes, and that if they're interested and that no box and no project just stands out to them and they're interested in it, just ask me if I have to go through my boxes. If I have it, I will sell the project at retail value, and then I will cover the shipping. Just free shipping if you want the project. I'm probably going to be doing a video. I never thought I would do a video like this on my channel, but I may do that for Sunday, just to kind of clear out some projects because I gave you a sneak peek of my Tower of Terror. I have now terrified it's going to fall on me. But yeah, my tower of subscription boxes has reached the ceiling. So now it's time to get rid of some projects. And I already have a few of them going out. And some of them will be included in giveaways also. So, but right now, that's the only thing really, the only two things that's really tentative on my schedule right now. Well, the sew along is not tentative. It's going to happen at 9 o'clock Saturday morning.
9 o'clock Saturday morning?
Yes. It's just a video. It's not a live. I don't do lives yet because, as y'all can tell, my connection is never good. It's kind of iffy. It jumps in and out. So, but I have that. The quilt is actually a free pattern. Most of my sew-alongs, I try to do free patterns, but it's the preppy quilt. It's very beautiful. I love that quilt. I've had that in my mind, in my box over here, just waiting for me to have available time to start it as a sew-along because I have backing, I have everything I need. So I do have one more thing.
Ooh.
After the 22nd, I should be picking up my, what is it called? The Jelly Roll Irish Chain.
Ooh.
I did a sew along on that right around Sew a Jelly Roll time. I will be picking that up from the Long Armor so I can bind that, and my Santa Gnome will be going to the Long Armor.
Awesome.
That's the one that I tested for Andrea.
I saw you putting the borders on that. It's gorgeous.
So, yes, it's so pretty. I love it. And I used some really thick, heavy fabrics on it. So I think that quilt will take a beating.
Well,
because my grandbabies. Yeah.
You're fine. I was going to say that the green of that border matches your sweater today.
Oh, really?
I think.
It probably does. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh. Joyce says, sorry, not saying much, listening.
Yes, Lord.
Busy. Yeah, you're fine,
Chloe,
Joyce.
exactly. The best laid plans.
Yeah,
we do, Matt.
So for anybody who hasn't been able to watch the chat, we got the question about how to enter the giveaways. There's going to be 2 ways that you can enter the giveaways. It's going to be very much like what I did this past Tuesday. There's going to be some kind of question I'm going to ask in the chat, and I'm not going to respond. I'm just going to let Nightbot pick it up if you get the answer right. So you guys will be able to be putting things into the chat to enter to win an extra entry for giveaways on the 21st. You can also do super chats. Any super chat will get you an entry into. We're going to do a couple of special categories for drawings on the 21st. So there will be some extra stuff going on there as well. And if I go live on Saturday, which I will, I think I will, because I'm going to be working temperature rings. I'm not sure how late I can stay, but it'll be probably in the afternoon, is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, any of my lives, if you want to do a super chat, you can always do that, and that will put you in entries for whatever the next giveaway is. that is something I will always do. Let's see. Mary Jo is working on too many projects to count. Oh,
Aren't we all?
there is no way I'm counting my projects. No, it is not happening. Laura says that she's hanging in there. Her husband's taking good care of her. I believe it. I believe it. He's dedicated to taking care of you with the way he went to the doctor's office for you. So that is awesome. That is awesome. All right, well, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get off of here so Cathy can go get some more sleep. She's got still such a busy week going on. So we're going to take care of you, Cathy.
Well, thank you. Normally, this would be my day that I'm like chilling for the whole weekend, but no, not tonight.
I hear you, Judy. She says if she's not around, it's because she lost power. Snow is coming in tomorrow morning. Yep, my parents are sitting there waiting on it too.
Oh,
They definitely are. So thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I will be live sometime Saturday afternoon, and then again for sure Sunday evening in After Sunset Sunday. I may have some videos coming out as well. Cathy has lots of videos always coming out. So please, if you guys have not already subscribed to Cathy's channel, go click over to Cathy's channel over at My Hobby Home. Click that subscribe button. Go like her videos. Go comment on her videos. Put her on to watch when you're not watching me. And we will see you all again soon. All right. Bye.